Hey everyone, so we are back and today we're going to move from your upper body to your lower body. So we're going to hit Louisa's legs. She's doing the workout today. I'm going to be just as tough on her as she was on me. She's going to challenge herself because that's what we expect of you guys over there. So we are going to get started. We'll go through just like Louise did yesterday, or we'll go through each of the basic exercises that we'll do through each round. And then this time instead of cardio, you'll have an ab in between. So that way you'll also get some abs in. And you will be doing like sit-up burpees and then like tuck-in burpees. So a little bit ab plus cardio. Just kidding, just abs. I just like to scare Louise.
My eyes got so wide, I was like, okay.
So we're gonna start with a side lunge, jump squat. So you're gonna start off in a wide stance, like way wider than usual. And you're gonna go all the way right, all the way left, and then a big squat in the middle and jump. And then you'll do the same thing. Now make sure in the side lunge that your knee is still over your toe, weight is all in this heel. That leg is straight, no bent legs over there. It's a side lunge. That way you're gonna really hit the booty on the side where you're pushing through the heel. Then when you come to the center, big squat, jump. So the modification, you're still gonna hit the side lunges, you'll just take out that hop. So here you'll just do a squat and stand. So that is one. When you do the jump squat or squat, that's one rep. And you'll have 15. All right. Next, you have single leg incline bridges. Just making sure. Yes. So you'll get a chair, or if you're outside, like a curb or anything you can find that's above floor level. So you'll scoot your booty up.
Yep, I think I need to. Good grief.
So you want to get your butt as close to the object as possible because then you can really scoot up. All right.
Even more?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, just get under.
There you go. Now push up as high as you can. There you go. So you want your heel either against the object or just right on top. But if it's against the object, you're more likely to it's not going to slide forward. And then you're going to push through that heel. You'll feel it in your hamstring, and I'll hold the chair while you do it.
Thank you. That's such a good idea.
You'll feel it in your hamstring as you lift in your booty. You'll do 15 right side, 15 left side. You can add a weight to your hips. Just make sure you keep it on your hips because that is where the resistance is. If you have it up here on your chest, it's just weight. You're not using it for anything. So you gotta make sure it's on your hips. Modification, just do 2 legs and do a total of 30 versus 15. Like so. And really contract the booty as you come up. So you're gonna squeeze at the top, contract. Good. All right, so 15 of those on each leg. Then we move on to lunge knee hops. Make sure those sideways. So you'll just do a reverse lunge, and as you come up, you're going to take a knee up and you'll hop. So the knee that you're hopping with is the one that goes back. And then you'll do 15 on the other leg. Modification, take out the hop and just bring your knee up. You can also, if you feel like you're losing balance, you can hold onto a wall or a chair and do the same thing. All right, and last one, no, 2 more stretches. You now have your diagonal squat kicks. Good. So the only difference, this is just like a squat kick, but you're kicking diagonally versus straight in front. And remember, you cannot hurt anybody with a pointed toe. You need to kick with your heels. It's a heel strike, out, and then kick, and contract those abs as you're kicking out. On this one, you are going to count every kick. So 1, 2, all the way to 15. And last and final exercise in the 5 basic single leg reaches. So you're going to stand on one foot. You're going to balance. The goal is to try to balance on that one leg, and you'll extend the back leg and bring it forward. So that way the standing leg is really working like all the muscles. They're balancing you, and your hamstring is having to help bring you back to center. So from the side, turn to the side real quick. From the side, it looks like that. Make sure that see how her back is straight. She's again not like hunching over like this to reach for the ground. She's only going down because her back leg is getting in. So you don't have to, the modification would be like to reach for a chair. So you reach for this chair versus going all the way down. All right, so
Almost
15 each leg. Well, you would come up closer, like
Oh,
here. Yeah.
And actually touch it. This chair is confounding me today.
Let me get the chair. Reach. So yes, you move the object closer to you to reach for it. And then the other modification is you'll just leave that back leg down and reach, and your range of motion will just be a little less.
But still flat.
But yes, still a bit flat back, and it'll just go as far as your flexibility allows you to, and then pull up. Again, focusing on these back muscles. All right, and then to add this round for round 1, you will grab a weight, and you have a half sit up with a twist. So you'll do a half sit up and then twist. That is 1. Good. All right, so that is it for this round. 15 of all the main exercises, and then the same ab again, 15 on each. So she's gonna go ahead and get started with her side lunge, jump.
Right.
Good. That's 1. So again,
Then stand up. Oh boy.
yes. That's 2. Good. So again, weight in the heels. Always when you're working legs. Good. And this one is tricky. It's a lot of different movements in one, but you just keep going and doing what you can.
Yeah,
Is that 4?
Yes, 4. There are a lot of working parts to this, so I'm actively having to think of jump, land, there we go.
Protecting her from Alzheimer's in her older age.
You know?
Much more here in the shred and at boot camp than people realize.
Seriously, you have to activate your mind.
Good.
I'm sure this is 8. Jump.
I thought it was 4. I'm just kidding. Yes, 8.
Oh my gosh. Starts crying.
You never ask the trainer what number you are.
True. They'll always lie and make you do more.
Good. 11. She only has 4 left. You only have 4 left. Good. Side. Again, focus. I want you to visualize those muscles working. Do you have one last one? Or?
This is 15.
All right, she's on 15. All right, good job. Down on the ground. 15, half sit up, twist. So grab your weight. And choose one that is going to be challenging for yourself. Not easy, challenging.
I'm gonna grab a 10.
See?
Bertie always pushes me, doesn't she?
Good, so your abs stay nice and engaged because you're only going up partway in the sit up, and then you twist. So you hit the upper as you come up, and then side to side. Again, focusing on those muscles. So when you twist, crunch, crunch. It's all about the contraction. Contraction is what makes it an exercise. Otherwise, it's still just more of a movement. So you've got to focus. Good.
This is 10.
10. 11. Almost there. Working hard today and every day.
15. Okay.
All right, it's time for her to do her single leg incline bridges.
Oh, this is tragic.
All right, so again, 1 foot, heel,
Really close to it. I'm all over it. Okay.
and grab your weight.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to forget your weight.
Never.
It helps you build a perkier, more lifted booty. Good. So she'll be doing 15 on each leg. So if you have a chair that might tip over, put it up against a wall before you do it. Or like I can use a couch, use something that's heavier. Good. So 15.
14.
Woo.
15. Oh, that burns already. Okay.
Yes, and incline versus when you're straight to straight on the ground, you have greater range of motion. The higher you can go, the harder your muscle has to work. Good.
10. If you don't
I know
have a
she's
wall, grab a Bertie to hold your chair for you.
All right, back to sit-ups.
Oh, yes.
Second round. So that's what everybody wants, right? A perkier booty and flatter abs.
Yes, please.
And we can't, unfortunately, build our boobs in the same way we can our butt. But
Although bigger chest, it helps.
yeah. because you build that muscle underneath. But believe me, I've been trying for years. It just doesn't work.
Oh man. Just having babies work?
Yeah. Having babies helps while you're nursing, and then it's back to normal.
That's just kidding. 9.
6 more, 6 more. And again, you'll notice on the exercise we repeatedly do and during it, her side-to-side muscles and her upper muscles are gonna get fatigued this round. The next round would be the second nap because you're doing the same one. We like muscle fatigue. It means you're breaking them down for them to grow. All right, lunge knee hops. Good. And now trying to move in from one exercise to the next, taking a break when you need it, but the faster you can transition, the shorter your breaks, the higher your cardio will be. Good. And again, when you're doing lunges, push through that heel. And that means the front leg. I get asked a lot, do you mean the back heel? And it's not really possible to keep that back heel down. Don't try that.
Don't do that.
You will hurt your Achilles. So it's always the ball of the foot on the back leg, front leg, flat footed and heel. Good. So 15 on each leg, then back to your sit-ups. What number?
This is 9.
9, 10, 11, good, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Stay on the same leg. It really makes you feel it.
Yes.
Ooh.
And if you are having trouble counting because you're listening to us, just do it until Louise is done. You're good. And if you end up doing 20, you end up doing 20. If you end up doing 10, you end up doing 10. But you're still getting a workout. And that's only if you have trouble counting. Some people are like, no, I'm gonna get 15. Exactly, no more over, no more under. Good, up, twist, twist. Nice. And you can also use the same chair or something for your feet if you feel like they're gonna be coming up while you're doing the sit-ups. 11, 12, 13, 2 more. And 15, good job. All right, now you have your diagonal squat kick.
But I get to count every one.
Yes. Good. You can tell she has power in her kicks because it's like, bam. Imagine somebody's face there and just kick it. Not my face, Louise's face.
Don't imagine that. I'm working with you. Don't do that.
Whatever it takes to get you to kick hard, that's what you can imagine.
I imagine Mondays. If Mondays were a person, that's what I can imagine. I think that's 10.
Good, all right. 2 more. 14 and 15, good job. All right, sit-ups. Last ones, because you only have single leg reaches after this, and then we'll move on to the next round.
All right.
Whew. All right, how are your abs feeling?
Oh, little Bertie.
Good, that's what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're going for.
If it wasn't, that would be no way.
It's the fire that shapes the muscle. Good, so when I'm working out, I like to imagine the muscles. And if you've ever gone to a gym and seen a machine, you'll notice they'll have a little guy with the anatomy and their red spots of what's supposed to be working. I like to imagine my muscles lighting up. Oh, there's red, there's red, there's red.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
And then it fires it up.
11.
12, 3 more. 13. 14. And 15, good job. Single leg reaches, 15 each leg, and then we start over.
Sideways.
Yes. Good. 2, and so anytime you do a balance move, really focus on keeping your core nice and tight. Because that's what's gonna help. And you'll start to feel it in your foot because you have lots of little muscles in your foot, and because you're balancing, your foot is also helping you work. So it's totally normal. Good. 16. 6 more. Woo. 2 more, 2 more. Last one. Good job.
Oh, that burns. Oh,
Yeah,
that
that is one that you feel from the top of the back of the booty all the way down to the ankle.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one. Good. No muscle leaves here unscathed. Maybe burn it all. Leave no muscle unburned is what I like to say.
Nice. Copyright.
Yeah. Good. There. Is that 11? Good.
And if you lose your balance, just start over at 12.
Yeah, sometimes your body works harder trying to keep you in balance. And actually, they say you burn more calories when you're new to balancing than when you can balance perfectly, because your body's not working as hard
That was
as
ugly.
when you're
That was
learning to
15.
balance.
Okay.
All
It didn't
right.
work because I fell.
So she made up for it. All right. So that was round 1. Moving back to round 2, you get to start with your side-to-side squats this time, but we'll show them the abacus.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it or you?
You can do it.
All right. I was like, you didn't do burpees though.
That's true, I didn't.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing a close to wide tuck-in. So it looks like this. Your hands are behind you, and you're gonna start up in a little ball. You're gonna go out, legs straight, together, and then you come back in, and then you just go wide, and you alternate. Now you get to count every single motion. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right. So modification, if your back starts to burn, or if you have belly or back, you'll just do it flat, but you'll do the same thing. Straight legs, out, and it'll come in each time. Counting each one. Now make sure when you come in, you lift the tailbone off the floor here, because that's what's gonna get your lower abs. All right, so that's what she gets to do every time. And because you're working legs, you will feel that one in your legs. All right, here we go. Back to side lunge squat hop. Good, 1. Good. So the first round, you're kind of learning the exercises. Your body's getting used to what you're doing. Second round is more like the intermediate round, and you can get into it a little better and concentrate on what you're doing. And then the third round is what I like to call the pro round. Your body's so tired, but it just knows what to do. So it's mind over muscle at that point. Good. Jump, good. 8. Don't forget, if you're having trouble breathing, count out loud. Good. That's 10.
Yes.
Woo, 10. 5 more. And yes, you'll be feeling this one on your back side, your inner thigh. The side lunge is a great alternative to the squat and the lunge. It's just another way to work your leg muscles at different angles.
15.
All right.
All right.
In and out tuck-ins on the ground. First time. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 10, 11. Keep those abs tight. 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Ooh.
Good job.
So we're gonna make our money back.
Single leg. Single leg. Incline.
Oh, right, sorry. This chair, I'm telling you. I can't wrap my head around it today.
It's because it's not the ottoman where it was like
Yes.
kind of
That's right. I will tell you what though, guys. If you ever want extra burn on your triceps, do it on a rocking chair thing. I felt that so hard the next day.
all you need is a little unstable surface.
Exactly.
Good job. So which legs after you finish one?
Oh boy.
And yes, if you feel like you're getting a Charlie's horse there, that's good because that means you're keeping it contracted like you should.
Okay.
Good. You want to extend as high as you can, or like pushing up, keeping the core tight, squeezing the backside. Good. Feeling it all through the back of your leg.
14. Good. 15.
Woo. All right, back to your in and out tuck-ins.
Just scoot your butt back. Okay, that works.
Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 more. 13, 14, and 15. Good job, lunge knee hops.
Okay.
Back to 15 on each leg.
Ay.
I know, you really, when your legs are already burning and you start to do tuck-ins, it's immediately like, my abs are not working and it's just my legs, because that's all where you feel it.
Yep.
Good, but I promise your abs are working. Good. 11. 14. Good job, right? Switching. Second leg, evening it out. We don't want to go home lopsided.
No.
5, 6, 7. To make it more challenging, you can always really push through that bottom toe to really go up, so it's like a pointed toe, like up. That's a lot more challenging, and then to modify it, just take it out completely. Good. 15 tuck-ins, in and out tuck-ins. These are the abs that are the equivalent of the dead man burpee.
Yeah, there.
Whew. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. All right, back to your squat kicks, diagonal squat kicks. A little break of the bunch.
Even though the none of this was labeled cardio, it's cardio still.
Because it's that no breaks that makes it cardio. And that's how I prefer to do it. I prefer to do this type of workout versus just running for hours and hours.
Yes.
I like this cardio. Good, because it gets your heart rate up, working big muscle groups, lots of calories. Good. 13, 2 more. 14, and 15. All right, so last in and out tuck-ins.
All right. I know my face looks angry. I'm not angry. It just burns. Happy to be here.
I felt like she was thinking, like, yeah, I'm almost done with this workout.
It just hurts.
Very powerful kicks there. Good. Good. 14 and 15. You're done with those. All right, single leg reaches.
Okay.
Last single leg reaches. Whew. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, anytime you need to catch your breath, catch your breath. With time, as you constantly and continuously exercise every day, a little bit at a time, your body gets better, you get used to it, and before you know it, you'll be doing things you never knew you could. Like a boy push-up. That's my biggest thing when I tell people to do push-ups. They're like, oh, I can't do regular push-ups. And then a year later, they're doing 10, 20. Good.
Don't let Bertie's terminology fool you. She's all women and can do all the boy push-ups. So we'll call them Bertie push-ups.
Yes. Oh, I just saw a grip.
Oh, there's so much left to figure it out. We got one more. You can do it. One more.
Good job. All right, so yay.
She's right. You feel it in your foot. Like your foot muscles are like, here we go.
Because your smaller muscles get out big, faster than your bigger muscle groups.
Right.
So you want to give up, not because your hamstrings are super, super tired and can't continue, because you feel like your foot can't take anymore and it's cramping or burning, but it's just those muscles are working. And if you quit, they'll stop getting stronger. Good. There. And I was doing the same thing, sniffling. It's like,
Yeah, it's like-
you start working out, everything wants to come out.
Everything wants to come out. The sweat, the snot. the spit, all the things, the tears, the blood.
I know, who says sweat, tears, and blood? It's really like you said, it's sweat, snot, and spit.
That's so right. Okay, I have 5 more. You're good. Okay, 1.
So close, so close. You keep going.
Ha! Woo! You hear me whispering myself going, 2 more, last one.
Yes, that's whatever you mentally can do to get it through.
Seriously.
All right, last round, one last ab. She has side plank hip dips. So, returning the favor and giving her a break.
She loves me, she's in my sweat right now.
So you can do a side plank hip dip. Now you want to, if you can, you're gonna put both feet on top of each other. There's 3 different stances I'll show you. But either way, whatever one you're doing, I want you to have your feet, your toes flexed towards your face. Draw your belly button back towards your spine, and I want your chest open. So you're not gonna be like here. I want it open, and you're gonna dip and come up. Dip and come up. So modification, you can have one foot in front of the other. Again, toes pointing towards your face, dip and come up, dip and come up. Or take this back leg, drop it, and your, let's see, I don't know how to. So it's like this. So then your leg's gonna be like so. So you have a bigger base. And then you'll do the same thing, where you dip and come up. And you'll be feeling it on this side. Again, open that chest so you can breathe, keep the core tight. All right.
15 on each side?
15 on each side. And you'll start to feel it in your shoulder because your shoulder's working too, but it's predominantly the abs. All right. So yes, 15 right, 15 left.
I blinked on what my first move was. It's this.
So back to the final side to side jump squat. And remember, you know what you're doing now. This is round 3. This is the magic round. This is where everything happens. This is where not only are you challenging your body, but you're challenging your mind to stay in the game. Good. Side, side, jump. 6. Good. Where are you feeling the most, Louise?
My quads.
Woo! Yes.
Oh, they burn.
Good. 8.
Yes.
8. Good. Side, side. 9. Now remember on the side lunges too, that upper body is over that bent leg. That's part of your resistance. If you're up here, you're still working your legs, but you have more resistance with your upper body over it. Good. Good, she's almost there.
13.
Good.
14. Just smacked myself in the leg.
And 15. Ah! Celebrate. All right. Side plank hip dips.
Slow butt kickers. Holy heavens. Okay. So is my goal to not touch? Should I touch the mat? Does it matter?
If you like, you won't like rest there, but yeah, if you dip your head, you barely touch, you go right back up. Yeah, because it gives you that range of motion. Good. Again, that underside is what's gonna be burning, totally whittles that middle, makes it tighter, but because you're in a plank, it's working everything from front to back. Your core is your whole middle, your whole trunk. It's not just your abs. Good. Woo! Then you flip sides.
Would you prefer I face you or you see my back do it?
Do it this way. They want to see if you're really working or not. They want to see your ugly
They
painful
want
face.
to see if I'm crying or not yet.
Good. Good. 6. So see how Louise, when she comes up, that's where the crunch is. You contract that underside. Good.
Don't hold your breath on those ones. You pass right out.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right, so back to your single leg incline.
There we go, guys. I knew I shouldn't get up. I just didn't know why.
I don't even know if you can see me right now, but I'll pretend you can.
She's here. She's holding the chair for me. Otherwise, we fly across the room. Oh man. Okay. These.
You know, I know. You don't realize how
No.
just that change in elevation.
Right.
Good. That's why flexibility is so important. The more flexible you are, the greater range of motion you can get. Good. Good job.
Oh man, that's so bad. Which was no.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
No more blood going to my brain, guys. It was all in the muscles.
I always tell people when they're like, I'm not sure what side I am. I'm like, well, if that one side tires out really quickly,
It was that side.
So there's always a way to tell.
Thanks.
All right, that's the last of those. Back to your side plank hip dips.
I can just stay on the ground for a while. It's nice.
I know, I did like the dead man burpees for that purpose when I reached out.
You lied right then. You did not like the dead man burpees for anything. Not even the lay down.
Well, because I knew that I'd have to bring my arms back in at some point. Turn like
You're dreading it.
Good. Nice job. Working as hard as you can. It's all about giving your all. Today your 100% will look different than tomorrow's 100% because it depends on your quality of sleep the night before. It depends on what food you ate, water intake, the weather, whether it's humid and it's usually not humid and vice versa. There's so many things, but you just have to give 100% and you can't be disappointed from day to day as long as you give your all. Good. All right. Onto your lunge knee hacks, both legs. 15 right, 15 left.
Ooh, the last one's though. Okay.
Yes, no more after this.
These hurt. I'm gonna try to do the cool version. Bertie showed.
Yes, pushing through that heel, pointing the toes, you come up. Good. Good, yes, because the higher you go, the more energy you exert, the more calories you burn. Because it's harder.
It is harder.
Good, but whatever your body's not used to doing, it's going to be burning the same amount of calories. It's like if you've never done lunges before and all of a sudden you start doing lunges, you're burning more calories than Louise does when she does lunges because her body's used to it. So it's less, so she's got to up her game, and where this is going to start burning those calories again. Good. Woo! Second leg.
They might be ugly reps, but we're doing them.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be pretty.
And she'll thank herself later.
I will. Good job early yourself.
Yes. She'll be going like this all the way home. Clapping herself on the back.
Partially to stretch, but also to pat myself on the back.
We all know that's really what the stretch is about. We all think it's a tricep stretch, but it's really not.
But it's a good job.
Just silently pat yourself on the back.
13.
Good. Woo! All right. Side plank hip dips. Round 3. Only 2 more left of these. She's halfway. You're halfway through the plank dips.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
I like to think about, and it helps me mentally figure out, I push my shoulder, like you're trying to bring your shoulder closer to your torso. I push that shoulder. It reminds me to crunch that ab. Like,
yes.
Oh yeah, go harder.
It's a good visual. Good.
Yeah, your shoulder's not really doing it. You just think about it doing it, and it helps your side abs. Obliques. Woo! Oh no.
Good job. All right, pull it up.
This hurts so bad.
And remember, whether your feet are on top of each other, one in front of the other, or a knee is back, your abs are still working, your core is still having to work. Good, but I do say don't modify because it's easier. Modify because you cannot do the other version. Because you're not ready to yet. Like you'll fall on your face if you do.
Right.
That's when you modify. Good. All right. Back to your squat kicks. Diagonal squat kicks. Little breaks.
Squat kicks. Oh, however, it does not feel like a break right now because my quads are screaming.
They're burning.
They're burning good.
Okay. Good.
Good, so we get to count every single one. 3.
Yes. But it does make a difference when you can count everyone. It goes by faster and you're like, oh, I can get there quicker.
8.
Good. 11. 12. And always keeping your core tight. Period. I don't care what you're doing. If you're driving, if you're standing, if you're sleeping, you keep that core tight. Diagonal squat kicks, core tight. All right. Diagonal hip dips. Is your last one?
Okay, yeah.
Last one? You can do it. They're always the best when they're the last. Because again, you know once you reach that 15,
you're done.
That's it.
Okay, here.
All right. Again, drawing the belly button back towards the spine. Flex those feet a little harder up towards your face. There you go. That way it kind of just makes everything a little tighter. Squeezing, good. Good. And yes, when you have your hand on your hip with the elbow towards the ceiling, you can't slouch. It helps. You can't keep you in that position.
You can, you just feel it, and then you're like, ah, fixed.
Yes.
Last one.
You can do it. You can do it.
Flex my feet.
15 feet. 15 more.
15 feet.
15. Last 15 reps. Down and up. Working hard. She's not letting gravity pull her back to earth. She's controlling it down, pulling back up. Good. All right. Last single leg reaches, and y'all are finished.
Woo! Okay. So this reminds me of, it's not, the single leg deadlift. Is that kind of the same?
Oh, yes. The
similar
same.
movement?
Yeah.
Balance.
Yes, so the only difference is in the single leg deadlift you usually have a weight in your hand and you don't go as far. I thought you were about to say that little bird flamingo thing that goes do.
Oh my God.
That's usually what I get when I say these, yes.
It does remind me of that when I say this.
Except for I think those go like this, like it's where done.
True.
Like you double pulse.
They have the pulse, yeah. The flamingo pulse.
That'll be next time. That's next time.
Bertie's making me laugh. I'm losing my stability. 7. 8. 10. Almost like 4 more, and you switch legs. 13. 14. Good. One last one on this leg. Woo, sweet. Those are so deceptive. When I was watching Bertie do it, I was like, easy. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, if you start to feel that burn, it's like one of those, the burn resonates after you're done too, where you're just like, okay,
I'm starting over. It's hard to not get frustrated with yourself, but I'm having to remind myself to be gentle to my psyche and my body because this was a hard workout. And balance at this point is really tough.
And she's on her very last leg, literally and
metaphorically,
yes.
and literally, all of the things. Okay.
Almost there. So close, good.
Great. This is 8. I'm almost done.
Now for hamstring exercises, I get a lot of where people are like, but I feel it right here.
Yeah.
That's totally normal because these are back muscles and they're helping you. So you'll feel it from here to the back of the knee. But as long as it's not a stabbing pain and it's more like a muscle burn, normal. Stabbing pain, stop and modify.
14.
And 15.
We did it!
Yay!
Oh, the leg.
You did it. She did it.
Good job, guys.
I did not do it, but I burpee, so it counts.
She did burpees. She did everything she needed to do today.
So good job. Now hopefully your legs will have another, couple days to recover because you'll alternate we're gonna have days 4 and 5, so that way they'll give it a little bit of time to recover before you have to hit it again. So good job. Maybe I'll do the leg ones next.
Next time.
She'll do the upper body one next. So yes, enjoy and do bad last shred on the run on the in-between days. I think that's your little breather or break in between. So have fun, keep going, keep moving. Y'all are awesome. Louise, you are awesome.
You're awesome. Good job.
And we'll see y'all later. Bye.